Hello friends, my name is Shoikat and today I'll show you how to create this type of single property website. So here you can see this section is fixed and this is our header, okay, and this logo, and if I scroll then you can see this section is fixed, okay, and this is also, there is also hover effect, okay. So I'll show you step by step how will you create it, okay. So there are nothing after few step. If you do few step then you can do it. So back to our Elementor page. So you can see this section. First I will show you the structure, okay. So this is hero section, okay, and this is streaky, okay, then you understand. So first how will you create this section? So you just take a flexbox container, this, okay, and here you can see slideshow. So first I will take these images, create a new gallery, insert the gallery, okay, and the container, I will increase the height, okay, little bit, okay. So then here you can see there have a section, okay, there have a heading and all those things here. So I will show you how will you create this. So I take a container and what will I do? I take a heading, okay, make sure alignment is center, okay, and I reduce the container width, okay. So I click here and go to layout and I will reduce the width. So I will take it 70, so it is good. So I'll copy first, so content, and here I paste this, okay, and then I go to style, typography, I will select here EXO. This is a good font, okay, and weight 600, size 25, okay, and color is white. Then I take a icon list, okay. So I type here icon and here you can see this, you put below the heading, okay, and I will pause all those things, and here you can see property type cottage, okay. So what will I do? I will type here property type colon cottage COTTAG. So I will change the style. So a text I will take open sans. Okay, and size 14 and weight will be 400. Okay, and color will be white, and there have no icon, so I will remove it. So I click here. If you click here, then it will be duplicate. Okay, so how here is 4 1 2 3, there is 3. So here you can see all those things are middle alignment. So what will I do? You can see here all those elements are alignment is middle. So here I will do also middle alignment. So what will I do? Click inline. If I click inline, then you see here the changes. Okay, so next here also you can also there have also a icon list. So just I will show you how will you create this thing. Once you understand the step, you can also able to create it. Okay, so what will you do? Here you can see a on pixel border. Okay, so how will I create this thing? Okay, so first I take a background, I click this container and go to style, and I click background, and I will choose the color, and there have a border. Okay, so how will I create this? So go to border and click box shadow. Okay, and no transparency, hexa, and I will create the color code here. And you can say I do not need blur. So spirit, yes, this is how will you create this thing. And you can see here there have a gap, so you can also create this thing. Okay, so first go to text and typography, and here you can see line height. So I will do it EM, and so I will do it 3. Okay, and you can see there is proper align in middle. So how will I do it? I just back to the icon list and alignment, I will click center. Okay, so how look like it? Okay, and there have a line also, you can see here there have a line. Okay, So how will I do this? There you can see here in style, in icon list, you could click icon list and click style and select divider. Their divider is off, you just turn on it. So you can see here the divider is showing. Okay, so height should be, I will do 40. Okay, and I will increase little bit. Okay, so how look like it? Okay, so and also color is white. And you see two line here is showing, there are also two line. Okay, similarly you can create this thing here. Only you can, previously we delete the icon. Here you can see there have no icon, but the difference is here you have to choose a icon. Check. So I will take this on. Okay, and I click icon and 14 pixel. Okay, and color I should take it white. Okay, so here this is how you can create those things. Okay, and I click list and alignment is middle. Here you can see there are some hover. Okay, so how will I do that? I just click here and go to text and click hover, and I will take color light and normal color will be green. So here you can see how will you create this. And one more thing is there have a border. Okay, so how will I create this? You just click section and click style, and here you can see border. You just click here, border type solid, and on pixel border you need, and border color will light. Okay, border and the text will overlap. I just take 10 pixel. Okay, it is sufficient. Also I will take the margin, and also here I will reduce the margin. Now you can see the difference. Okay, so how will you create this thing? Okay, this is the simplest step. And next hover also. Okay, you can see here also hover. And then, so how will you create this section? You can see here there are two flexbox container. Okay, so first you take a heading, and then you take a container and below the heading. Okay, and then I will take another container to in this container, and I'll create, you just here you click, you can click here also duplicate, you can click here, right click here and click here duplicate. So whatever you choose, you get the same result. So I need this container here beside, not below. So what will I do? I will change the direction. So I take the first container. Okay, you can see I will take the first container and I'll change the direction, and you can see, boom. So now I will click here and I will type here about. Okay, and then I will take here a text editor. Okay, and here I will take a map. So I click here, add element. You can also click this plus. If you click this plus icon, you can get the same result. Okay, so you click here and you type map. So there you have seen Google Map. I drag and drop your map. Okay, so you can get the similar result, and here you can see the many variation. This two word is bold, and also this humor is bold, and another letter is simple. So how will I create this? So first I click the text editor, this icon. Okay, and if I want this part bold, I want to bold this, only this part. So what will I do? I go to here and I'll click here and select this, and I type here. You can see the option bold. I click here. It is bold, but color is different. So how can I change the color? Here you can see text color. So you click this dot and click custom and click OK. Wow, you see. So how, this is the way you can change the color of word or sentence, whatever you want. Okay, and this is another widgets element, and this is also a icon list. Here you can see icon list. So same way, you click here and search icon list. Okay, and then you can make this type of things. Okay, so this is how you can create. So the second option is, so publish. Then the second part is this. So how will you create this? You can see in the background there have a image. I'll click here, I'll take the style, click the style, and it is a background image. Okay, how will you add color over the image? So you just click here, background overlay, and here, boom. If you want, you can change the color here. So cool. Wow, so cool. So this is how you can create this, and this is the background, and here you can see there have a heading. You can drag and drop a heading here, and you just go to style and this typography, You see the I take the family front family is exo, and size is 48 and weight is 600. And one more thing is line height. Line height means this gap to line gap. Okay, so line height is 1.4 em. Okay, and also here you can see there have a video icon. Okay, so how will I do that? Then I take a button or icon. So I click icon, and this I drag and drop here, and I will release below the heading. Okay, then I choose the icon. I will type a play. So I take this on. Okay, and you can click here and click framed. Okay, so similar, so you can change the primary color. Okay, and also you can change the secondary color. Secondary color means in the bottom you can see the color. This is called secondary color. Okay, you can see here. So I do not need now. And what will I do? This is I need to beside this heading. How will I do that? I just click here and go to advanced, and I click the position absolute. Boom. And you can drag and drop anywhere. If you want, you can release here. Also you can change it from here. This is offset. Okay, this is vertical. It is going to vertical, and it is it is horizontal. Sorry, it is horizontal, and it is vertical, up and down. Okay, so you can also fix this thing from here also. Okay, so this is the second part you can create, and another part is same. You can take a section and you select this type, because you need two section. Okay, because on is streaky. When you scroll this thing, you saw that. I'll show you. You see here it is streaky, and it is, you can scroll this, able to scroll this part, this section also. Okay, so you also can do this. Okay, after you do all the section. Okay, then you go to click the section and click motion effects and streaky, select top. So why I will do it later? Because if I do it before, then I do not create at those things. Okay, here you can see I do not create, because there I take all those sections. So I will do it later when after finish the whole website. Okay, then I do it. So in the feature option you can see there is nothing. You can take two container, and inside the container you take another container and you just duplicate it. So same thing, you click here the mother container and change the direction. Boom. And here you can also take a map. There are no complicated things. So I'll show you how you will create this type of website. Okay. So take heading. After take a heading, then you take another text editor. I increase the font size, and I decrease the font size, and also this font is XO and this font is Open Sans. Here I'll show you. I'll click here and go to style and go to typography. Click here. Here you can see Open Sans, and I will click here and style, and I'll go typography. Here you can see, oh, this is also Open Sans. Sorry, but the difference is the font size is 24, and here is the font size is 14, and this is 24. This difference. And here is the same thing. You can take a icon list. Okay, and this is another text editor. And what I have done, I just take it minus 12% margin, means I'll show you. If I take positive margin, then it go down, but I need to this sentence beside, means just below the heading. Okay, so if I take a negative margin, then it will go up. Okay, so this is how I did this. Okay, and here you can see a button. Okay, so how I did this, I just click here. Nothing, there are nothing complicated thing, a very simple website. Okay, I just take a icon. I just take a icon and I'll type a phone. So here you can see. Okay, and I will select second option. Here you can see, and I go to style and I change the primary color. Okay, and I will decrease the size. So good. And padding, this is called padding. This here is the border round with the round section, and here is the element, the gap between, this is called padding. Okay, inside the gap, this is called padding. Here you can see, if I increase it, you can see here, padding means the distance between this border and the icon. Okay, so if I increase it, then here you can see the difference. Okay, and rotate, if I click rotate, you can see here how it look like. And border radius, it is currently it is also round. So if I unlink here, this is, you can see this is become rectangle. So what will I do? I'll do it 50. Okay, so here you can see the difference. So the main thing is, you just I just need this icon, this side, and which is streaky. Okay, so I click here, I go to advanced, and I click motion effects. Sorry, I go to layout, and position I will click fixed. So where you can see, so I need it here. So where you can see, and it is vertical alignment. Okay, so this is how you can do. Okay, so if I click here publish, so one thing you notice that if I click here, a pop-up is coming. So how will I do that? How will you create a pop-up? Okay, so I will show you how will you create a pop-up. So this is a pop-up. Okay, so first you go to the WordPress dashboard. Okay, and go to templates. Go to templates, and under templates you can see here pop-ups. You click here and you click add a new template. Okay, and all there have also means you see here, you can see here the pop-up is showing. If you click here, archive container 404, floating elements, footer, header, loop, page, you can create multiple templates. So now I need a pop-up, so I type the template name is Popup 2 or demo pop-up. Create template. So this is the pop-up, you can see. So if I click the settings, this is the pop-up and this is the pop-up settings. Okay, so width first. So what is width? If I click here, so this is the width. Okay, and height is, if I click fit to skin, means it is cover all the skin. Okay, top, center, bottom. So if you click the custom, then you can create the custom height also, you can see here. Okay, so this is the position, horizontal and vertical. So where do you need this pop-up? So you see before I click here and the pop-up is coming from the right side. Okay, so horizontally if I click right, then it go to right. If you need left, it go to left. If you want is vertically up, so you go to top, down, middle. So wherever, means where you want to fix this, where you need this pop-up, you set this according to your design. Okay, overlay, you can see there have overlay. If I hide, then the white area is showing. Okay, close button, here you can say close button. If you do not need close button, so it is not a user friendly things, because a pop-up is showing and people do not close the pop-up because bottom is not showing. So, and the entrance animation means how will you want that the pop-up is arrive. So you can select, there are multiple options. Okay, so I will select slide to right and exit. slide to right, means the pop-up is coming from the right side. If I close the pop-up, exit animation will go to right. Okay, and animation duration means if I reduce the duration, then it come fast. If I increase the duration, then it comes slow. Okay, means here you can see the duration, that is called duration. How means how much time it will take to come. Okay, so it depend on this animation duration. And then here is the general settings. There is a title, status, draft, preview settings, and here is the style. And you can see the border radius, border type. So first I input something. Here is title and form. Below the heading. Okay, so then you understand better. So what will I do? I just click this section and I will take 20%. Sorry, take 50. So where you can say, and I will take it. I just click here. I want this heading middle. I need it middle position. So I click here, style, and click center. So I will type here need help, contact us. Okay, and the similar thing, you can change the style also, whatever font. And I just show you, just click this icon and go to style, and also there are typography. Whatever font you want, you choose from here. So I will type here XO, and the font size is 28 and weight is 700, and transform is I will need uppercase. Okay, and the space later I need, I want a little space between this letter. Okay, so what will I do? I just increase. I just increase the letter space. Okay, so what will I do? I just need a divider. Okay, so I just drag and drop here. So width I do not need full, I just do it half, and alignment I want middle, and add element. If you want, you can add text divider, and I will take real estate, sorry. Okay, so real estate. If you want, you can take icon also, whatever icon you want, you choose from here. So I will take it. Okay, and style, I can change the color, and gap, I'll reduce the gap, and I need little bit width 2.5 pixel. Okay, and the icon size 18, and the color will take this. Okay, and there are space, you can see here. So how much space do you need? And this is the rotate option. You can see the icon is rotate. So this is how basically you create a contact form. Okay, and if you need a border around this, so how will you do that? You just click settings and click style. So type here border type solid and 2 pixel, and I will okay, there have sorry there have multiple border type, double. So if I increase the width, you can see properly. Okay, double, dotted, dash, groove. So if I increase the border width, you can see how it look like. So I do not need it, so I click it solid and 5 pixel. Okay, if you want, and do it radius 5 pixel. If you want, you also add the box shadow. Okay, and overlay, this is the overlay. If you do not need, you can uncheck here. This is the close button, this button. So you can change the position. If first you position out where you want this button, inside the box or outside the box. So if you click outside, so here you can see inside or outside option, and the color of the close button, what color do you need? I need it white, and I need background is blue. Okay, and size, I will increase the size. Okay, so how you can create a pop-up, and then the form, here is the form. So you can add more things in this form according to your business objective. So here you can do these things. The size, you can change the size, extra large, medium, small. So if you do not need the message, you can click the cross Here you can click and it will be deleted. If you want, you can add also these things. Here you can click add item and type message. Text area, sorry. So you can select text area. So how many rows you need? If you need 5, 6, 10, okay, according to you, up to you. So label, this is called label. Here you can see mail name, this is called label. If I say here name, so if you do not need this label, you can click here and you delete the label. So how you can create a pop-up form? If I select, one more thing I will tell you that, you know, this thing after when I refresh the page, you see after few seconds the pop-up is showing. So how you will do that? After doing the all things, you just click publish. Here you can set the display condition. So enter site, okay, and then you click. If you want enter site, then you click here. Either if you want is archives or singular or another page, you can select from here also. If you exclude those pages, I do not want this pop-up, so you can select also here. So I will next what I want, I just want the after the open the page, when after open the page, the pop-up will come. So I need this type of thing. Okay, so how will I do that? You just see here on page load, you just click here on, and here you can see within second. So how much time means what the duration after loading the page, how much second it will appear, after how much second it will appear. So I will click here 3 seconds. So after loading the page, after refresh the page, when someone open your website, after open the page, after 3 seconds, when page is loaded, then after 3 seconds the pop-up will show. Okay, so I'll click save and close. Here you can see so what condition I have. So what I have done, I just do it enter page, okay, and save and close. Okay, then see the magic. Okay, I reload the page, and after reload the page, the 3 seconds, this is how, you know, how it is look like, where it is going. So how it is come, you can see. Okay, so that is the thing. And there have nothing to say you just there have also icon list, you can see here icon list. And the next section is I will delete here, I will delete this. I will delete this thing also. So now the next section is, here you can see a heading. Okay, after the heading, here you can see I have taken a container. Okay, so if I go to structure, click the structure, here you can see, so this is the container. Okay, under the container I take a heading, and below the heading I also take another container. Okay, and in the container I take another container. Here you can see. Okay, in this container, this is a container, and if you want to move this structure, you can click here and hold the mouse, and whatever you want, you can choose the place where you want to put this thing. So in this container I take two container. Okay, and this is the similar things. After making this thing, I just create duplicate, and here you can see a line on pixel line. So how I did this? So I just click the main container, mother container. Okay, below the heading is the mother container, and I click the container and I click style. Okay, and I click border. Here you can see I select border type solid, and only the border width I take bottom on pixel. So if I take it 10 pixel, you can see. Okay, so how you also do it. If you face any problem, you can message me. Okay, you can, sorry, you write in the comment section whatever problem you are facing. So I will try to solve your problem. Okay, whatever I know. I do not know, I don't know much or larger thing. I am also a learner. Okay, so this is how you can do it. And one more thing is, my English is not like a pro, and there have many error. Okay, I may make many mistake, so I apologize for this. Okay, so this is how you can make this section. And another section is, first you take a flexbox container, a section, another section, just you click here and click here, and you just click this structure, because I need in this time I need this type of section. Okay, so after taking this section, I need another container into this container. Okay, and what I have done, I just show you structure. You can see this is the under the section, this is the main container. Okay, under the container I take a container, and in this container I also take another container, which you have seen here. You can see all those things. So what I have done, I just take another container. Okay, so there are 3 container Flexbox. So what will I do? I just do it duplicate. So I need it beside the container. Okay, and also I click duplicate. Okay, so how you can do this? Okay, then you can select a icon box. Okay, so first you click here plus icon, or either you can select here, click here, and then type here icon. Okay, sorry, icon box. If you want, you can also take a icon also, no issue. If you take an icon and then you further click this plus icon and take a heading, same thing. So, and also you can see, if I click here, there are hover animation. Hover means a color is appearing. If I move the mouse here, you can see there have a hover animation. So how will I do that? I click in the container and I will click in the style bar. Okay, and I'll click hover. Here you can see color. So if I click here this container and I click style and I click hover, and the background I will select this. So if I move, sorry, so you can see the effect, same effect. Okay, so how you can do all these things? After doing all this thing, you just click the second container. You can see the second container. Okay, you just click here, duplicate, and boom, you can see here the similar thing you can create here. Okay, so now in this section, this is a image, and over the image there have a heading, and below the heading here you can see a button. So this is also a simple things. Okay, so how I did this, I just click in this container and click style, and I take a background image. Okay, and also after taking the background image, I just fix the position, center in center. Here you can click and you can select center in center according to your design. What do you want to do in your website? Okay, because designing is depend on your content. Okay, so attachment, it is keep it default. If you want, you can select scroll or fixed. So I want now is default, keep it default, and then repeat. So I select no repeat. Okay, and the display size is cover. I want to cover this section. Okay, and the background overlay, I I I I, I take this color. Okay, this is how you can see. And if you want, you can change this thing also. How cool is that? Okay, so this is how you can make this section also. Okay, and another section is same thing. I take a section and take a background image, and this is before I have done. This is how you can do. And the second and the another section is the same thing. Just you just take two section, and under this section I take two section. Okay, and how you can do all those things. So now this is, here is a testimonial, you can see, and this is icon, social media icon, and here is the CTA. So this is how you can make this landing page, single property link landing page. If you want, you can create also this type of design. Okay, so now I will tell you how will I create the header. So I'll go to exit to dashboard and click here templates and go to the theme builder, and here you can see already before I made this. So now I will create a header. Okay, so I click here and take this direction. This is direction, means this is column direction. After taking a section, how your column is directed, means what direction you want, below or means it is column direction, it is row direction. Okay, so I will show you first. What if I take a heading. Okay, so after I take a heading, so what you can see, after a elements you can if you add element, then the element is below the previous element. So this image is below the heading. Okay, this is the function of this direction. If I take this direction, what's the difference? I click here, I'll select here a heading. Okay, and then I click text editor. So here you can see. So then I take a text editor element, and you can see this is not showing below the heading, it is showing beside the heading. So if I leave it here, then you can see, then here you can see the two elements is side by side. Okay, so that is the difference and nothing. And also you can change the direction. Okay, from here you can click here and select layout, and you can see the direction, the row horizontally, you can see vertically then. So now you can see the elements are up and bottom position. Okay, so now I create a header. Okay, so first I click plus icon, I take a container. Oh, I have to delete this container. I take a fresh container and I select this two row. Okay, and I click plus and I select the image here. Okay, and I upload this. So I'll select full image resolution full. Okay, so I want width 50%. Okay, and I align it center. Okay, and I want 10 pixel padding because I need a shadow, means I need a background of this image because it is a PNG image. So you can see here you can see a light background. Okay, so I need it. So I click advanced and I scroll down and click background. Okay, and I type here and choose the color, very light color I will select. So here you can see the same thing. Okay, so save and close. Oh, obviously add condition, enter site. Okay, and then save and close. Just I will show you how you if you want you can create this type of website. So then what I have done, I just take a structure and I click hero section. Okay, and this is the hero section, you can see, and I click advanced, and here is the thing, you can see I take negative margin. Okay, now why I am taking it, because you can see, so I want this section behind the header or logo, so that's why I take negative margin. Okay, so that's why I take here minus 100 margin. So after taking 100 margin, you can see the header is here above the hero section, and it is looking good. If you have any problem, comment me. Surely I will bring a video of your or comment. Thank you for watching.